and welcome to the Forgotten, where we wander the land of the misplaced and dismissed. And today, we have Relative Spontaneity. Developed by Factor 5, published by Sony, and first released in August 2007 for the PlayStation 3. Lair is an aerial combat game of Dragon Theming, and a game that I have had sitting on my shelf for around a year. When talking about Turning Point for the Forgotten, the last thing I expected was for Lair to be relevant. But that's where we found ourselves. And so, if not now, then when? To be honest, at the time, Lair wasn't a game that really gathered much of response from me. Just any time I saw it, nothing. Not out of dismissal, not through walking past it held no interest, just absence. Perhaps if I held some form of affinity for Factor 5, then things would have been different. At that point in time, I had not played a single Factor 5 game. In fact, until we start Lair, I still haven't played a Factor 5 game. I knew of Factor 5, I knew of the Rogue Squadron games, I knew of the fondness that people feel towards those games, and I know that based on that pedigree, Lair should be a good game. But apparently it's not. So what happened? Motion controls. I'm guessing. I haven't reminded myself of past reviews and I don't recall what I read at the time, but the one detail that stuck in my mind over these years: bad, mandatory motion controls. However, that would not be the case for long, as in April the following year, they patched in analog controls. Was this a response to the negativity? Was this always on the cards, and just by pure unfortunate circumstances, the analog controls just didn't make it in time? The latter would be weird, given, you would surely work on the analog controls first, since, that's kind of your bread and butter. But I don't know. The fact that I have never heard anything about the game after this patch could mean one of two things. One, everyone already moved on from Lair and didn't care anymore. Two, game's still bad, be it from controls or the game itself just not being good regardless of input quality. Whatever the case may be, I am going to go into this with an open mind, hoping for the best. After all, that 53 is based on the launch version. Maybe, with the analog controls, we could re-evaluate Lair and show that no, there is something here to enjoy. But also, who knows? Maybe if we take our time with them and try really hard, maybe the motion controls will be okay, if not the ideal way to play the game. Okay, I can't really... I can't force myself to humor that one, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Why do I feel like I'm playing an N64 game? It's that Factor 5 touch. Well, nothing else is a nice menu. Options. Okay, so bees. That will be for later. Extras. Oh, the making of Lair. We can see them read the mandate from Sony to make their game 6-axis only. This is odd, but also it's great. I actually really like this. The compass looks a bit fucking weird, but still. Oh goody, we have some rings to fly through. Boy, I really am playing an N64 game. I'm weirdly giddy, I just realized.
No one knows how long the ancients had lived before the divide.
And to be honest, no one really cares.
Teaches us the people lived in harmony, bound by a single faith.
Dragons be cool, and the lava be separate from our own reality.
But then the volcanoes awoke, their molten rivers scarring the land and choking the air with their discharge.
Oh, I always hate choking on discharge.
One group, the Mokai, forged their society in the fire and ice of the north. while the Assyrians
Narrator,
made
catch
their
up.
home in the protective mountains of the south.
Oh, that does not look so good.
Here, safely removed from the advance of the volcanoes,
From the
Assyrians
advance?
became a beacon of
They're on the
culture and
move.
learning. The envy of her neighbor, Assyria, came to rely on
Do
the
a lot of
courage
build
her
up for
sky
the
god
world. You know what?
to
Fair
protect
enough.
her walls from incursion.
Oh, we're doing build up for the world. Maybe we should spend more time in the frame rate.
Mokai troop movement. I want all the Sky Guard on top of their training. That's why we're going to perform some basic flight maneuvers today.
Oh no. This is such a fucking tool. Okay, down zooms the camera. Now, if we need to get a wider view of the battlefield so we can, you know, get our bearings, we can just hold down an analog stick like this. Wow.
Follow my lead.
That was needless. Okay, how's this work? Okay, so, oh, fly through at least it.
Fly through as many rings as you can.
Here's the thing. I understand.
Yes, Captain.
Activate rage vision. Oh, I'm so fucking angry. These rings. See, I understand the logic here. It's like, oh, we're the man, and this is the controller of the 6th axis is like the reins of the dragon. Unfortunately, this feels real bad. It is simultaneously too sensitive and yet unresponsive.
Good work, Roan. Our presence is required at the temple.
Oh god, where is it? Please don't make me fly anymore. Return to the Dark House train anytime for additional training. I worry that we'll need it. Can we please continue? Thank you. Nothing makes me appreciate the epicness of the sights more than a blown out recording of an orchestra.
The Mokai, however, seek to control nature with their pagan technology. Their steam machines are an affront to God and stoke the flames of the volcanoes that have been sent to punish us. If there is one sin,
I'm awake, Ron.
no man can
Big
ever
I think the cameraman's also fallen asleep, judging by his vignettes.
Captain Talon! Roan, Devin, Loden, get to the stable!
You can't tell. Is he upset? Is he pleased? What was that emotion? I mean, this looks nice, but like it all moves so slow. Oh, frame rate is not like the ground.
target the boats with catapults.
But sir, they all have catapults. What do you fucking want from me? Hooray, we've got 300 tons. You shoot 150 tons, what do you get? A little meter higher. A deeper regret. Here's going to be the actual judge of this.
Ships, Roan!
Where we're fighting other dragons. Because right now, this is clumsy.
Watery grave!
It's sluggish in terms of our speed. So, who's good dragon, who bad dragon? Okay, you're attacking the city, you bad dragon. I can't aim. I can't aim. Wait, circle to strike? Oh, I see, that's how we get... Our game is sluggish as shit and you can't get anywhere fast. What if we made a button which just teleports you over there? That's great. Unfortunately, all it makes me do is wish that the rest of the game played like that.
The Mokai general. Stro!
Stro,
With
no!
your own Mokai.
Okay, ooh, oh! what are we doing? Why we go move left and right? Okay, okay. Oh, see. We're oh, Shit.
Strong wings today, Roan.
Captain, what about Atakai?
We'll have our chance. For now, we bury our dead.
But what about the ones that landed in the water? Fine. I'll get my net.
These men were massacred.
There hasn't
Wrong,
been
sir.
bloodshed like this for
Did you forget to bring your
centuries.
fiddle?
Some of them had never even seen battle.
Hold on.
It makes no sense.
I don't have a fiddle.
Attacked the city.
What a mandolin do?
I fear this is only the beginning.
Let the pagans come.
Eh?
We'll make the sky rain with their blood.
The motion controls are bad. Straight up. When it comes to talking about controls or game feel, a lot of the time it needs to be spelled out because the visuals don't convey the whole story, and they certainly don't convey the fine details. But with Lair, it's laid bare. I joked about the motion controls being a Sony mandate, but now I am seriously wondering if it was, because I have no idea how you make this and think you did a good job. But here's the thing, I am struggling to convey what's wrong with the controls because they seem different each time I play the game. My memory feels inconsistent with reality, the emotional response remains unchanged, but the technical details seem to shift. I have no faith in my ability to report the technical details of the motion controls from memory, so here's what I'm going to do. For the first time ever doing this, I am going to do this segment and play the game simultaneously. It's the only way. One of the main problems with the game is the seemingly unresponsive left-right turning. The motion controls are capable of fine movement, but only if your movement is fine. If you don't perform with a gradual movement, then the game becomes unresponsive. When you're playing the game in the middle of a battle, the last thing that you're going to be doing is making fine, slow, smooth motions. You're also not going to thrash the controller around like a jackass. You're not playing a game for TV. You're at home, slouched, static, and wondering why the heck you're playing Lair. But when you are tilting the controller, what you will do is make sudden spontaneous turns to address sudden spontaneous events. And when the game seemingly ignores your desires, you'll likely reinforce them, thinking that you weren't clear. But then, when the game finally deciphers your intent, your reaffirmation has now sent you past where you want to be, and so you'll try to correct it, and you'll likely do with more vigor than before. And then the game will hang again before executing this dramatic input and proceed to slowly transition to the opposite side, which may or may not be followed with another "no, do it" twist of the wrist. Regardless if you have, you will overcorrect, and the back and forth will continue on, this volley of miscommunication, until you decide to just stop. One looming cloud whilst testing the controls of Lair was how much of this is on the game, and how much is on the 6-axis. So I played Super Rub-a-Dub, and it plays well. It's capable of smooth movement, and immediately understands quick dramatic movements. It's also rather charming and oddly pleasing. But to be absolutely certain, I played Warhawk. Random short-sightedness aside, due to the means of recording, it all works quite well. It's immediate and moves so much faster than Lair, and most importantly, it's fun. Turning, diving, slipping in and around, none of it requiring big dramatic tilts of the controller. Also, unlike Lair, there are options. From a modern perspective, the options are far from ideal, but you know, there are some. 2? 2's more than none. Now, could I see myself playing Warhawk like this? No. Or at the very least, I would need to spend more time in a proper match to know for sure, but first impressions, I would not want to use these against other players. In a single player campaign, like say Lair, perfectly serviceable. And a little addendum to our time with Warhawk. Sony, a little request, Sony. I don't know. Could you go about remastering Warhawk? Just a little, just a little, just like maybe just a resolution bump. Just a little, relatively speaking, budgeted project. Eh? Okay, just think about it, right? Alright. Gotcha. Anyway, back to Lair. At the end of the day, here's the thing. Hypothetical world where these controls work, I still do want to play the game like this. It's just annoying when you need sustained dramatic tilts. It makes using the controller uncomfortable and awkward. I am not someone that dismisses motion controls. I love gyro aiming. But if gyro aiming required me to dramatically tilt the controller to get something to happen, I would dump on those too. If Lair controlled like good gyro aiming, I could see it possibly working. Immediate, quick, and requiring tilts with no exaggeration. But the reality of the situation, what we have, is an off-putting disaster. With this as the game's base, any and all facets of the gameplay and systems are corrupted. I cannot recall if I have ever hated controls alone to such a degree that I wanted to stop playing the game shortly after I started. So congratulations Lair on that front. But, of course, what of the analog controls? Well, that's a little further down the road. You may think it a foregone conclusion, and yes, the only way may be up, but for all we know, we could end up plateauing.
With the Mokai attack on Acilia, a conflict had begun that would change the course of both civilizations. But the question remained as to why the Mokai would invoke the wrath of their mighty neighbor to the south.
Because their spies returned word that they were using motion controls. I do wonder how many missions there are in this game.
One of our signal
It's not a
towers
good
is
thing
lit
to...
down in the
If
field.
that's the first thing you're wondering after doing the first mission, it's not a good sign.
Looks like they've got mantas.
What? I'm trying to think when to try the analog stick controls.
There, Captain.
I immediately want to, but I want to give these a fair... I want to try and learn them. I want to see if... I just want to see if I can make sense of it.
That's it.
Yes, that is it. It's not exactly hard to miss, sir. Why is it blowing off? Full demand to full explosives. 80 troops to... Sorry, are we playing Dynasty Warriors now? Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, now we use the analog stick, so now my mental justification for the motion controls is out the fucking window. Where'd they all go? Doesn't be they can play in Dynasty Warriors. Troops flying everywhere. The bad frame rate. Oh, you can see what they're going for. And they like what they're going for. I just don't like where they landed.
They're trying to separate the grain barges to steal them.
This performance is woeful. PNGs are slowly running away. Okay, who am I attacking? Right, the catapults, there we go. The nice dragons. Most. They're flashing so many tutorials, I don't know what's what. So, you move the... Why do I want to move the camera? Tell the system to move the camera. Yeah, alright, this stupid faggot. Okay, camera, turn! There is no such thing as quickly in this game. Just turn or turn!
One of the barges is lost.
We're very lucky that apparently they're targeting the barge at the back and not just taking out the thing at the front.
That's it! Torch those catapults!
I'm trying.
Incoming ice dragon!
Why don't ice dragons simply freeze the water and block their barge from even moving? I'm having a great time. It's great because you have to tilt the controller to move. But then you have to correct it so much. It's so sensitive that any kind of micro correction is impossible. And then you have to correct your correction and it just ends up being a discombobulating mess. This game is considerably worse than I was anticipating.
Fight up there, Roan. Jevon's locking the grain inside the city walls. It'll be tight, but the barges we saved should get us through the worst of the winter.
Boy, I'm sure you're glad the Mokai respect walls. Lads, what are we doing? The crew's to get. Don't know. Let's fly home, lads. We'll think of something. Oh! Raiding mission to increase your army's morale or keep the red bar until as green as full as you can. Okay, got you.
Drive them away from the wall! That's our chance to drive them back.
This is cool! If it controlled well, which unfortunately it doesn't, so I can't take in how neat this whole thing is because I'm just fighting everything constantly.
Take out that trebuchet. Take out that trebuchet.
Destroy the 4 trebuchets.
First, take out the remaining trebuchet.
Where is it? Destroyed, destroyed. Oh! Flap, man, flap! Flap like you never flapped before. Oh, shit. Tried using an analog stick to change the camera. My mistake. The horror. The horror. The incredibly localized horror. We're going back to training just to see. What the Why would you do it, Nicholas? Why not give me a fucking menu? Who the fuck decided this was a good idea? Really, that's a question that could be applied to pretty much this whole game, but still. Alright. We're going to talk about the game and its systems. Mainly the execution and how they meld. Then we'll address actually trying to play the game. There's a lot to do in Lair, and the possibility of interesting mission design. The possibility doesn't get realized, but you can see it. Very briefly, the human on foot stuff. I get the idea of recreating a pilot entering their jet, but oh shit, it's a dragon! But it doesn't feel good, it doesn't look good, and makes a terrible first impression. If anything, it makes me lament the lack of human gameplay. Maybe, sometimes you need to get off your dragon and go inside an enemy base or something to that effect. A little bit of extra dynamism. Like dynamic. It is a word, isn't it? Dynamism. Just a little bit of extra dynamism for some missions. After all, we're not in a cockpit. We have a weapon, and we use it for takedowns, so riders are free to unmount at any time. But whatever, back to what we have. Our dragon capabilities are fully featured, and the dragon flies in a plane-like manner that, in theory, makes it straightforward to grasp. We have a 180-degree turn for maneuverability, a dash for closing space, a projectile for any occasion, and a flame spew for indiscriminate ground clearing. The ability to grab enemies or explosives for structural destruction bombing runs. big flashy dome insta-kills, weird bash duels, mauling, a rock paper scissors scuffle system as you tumble through the air, a whole ground combat system where you can refill health by eating people, and as a wrapper for some missions, a large scale battlefield as we must aid our troops to maintain their morale as they push against the opposing army. On paper, Lair is feckin' cool as hell. In execution, it goes wrong everywhere that it can. The performance is awful from resolution to frame rate, which when combined with the game's desire to use every shade of brown and grey that it can, makes readability a constant problem, especially if distance is involved. Spatial awareness is horrible, and combined with the game's performance and visuals, I often just found myself hoping for the best. Out on the coast, fighting over water, surrounded by nondescript land, enemies in the distance, I don't know where's where or what's what. The lock-on is useful until the target dies, where the game decides that no, we need to see that dragon die, and we'll do so with a zoomed-in tracking shot, and then have a disorienting snap back to us. And as a result, I spent more time spewing endless fireballs in every direction and hoping for the best. The plethora of minigames are bad. The bash duel is clumsy and has a tendency to break based on the environment. The rock paper scissors is a paste killer and is just not fun in any way. And the mauling is just shaking your controller like a tit for far too long. The large scale battle is a farce, with both armies stood there with their collective thumbs up their collective arses. There's just no allusion to the morale meter. In reality, no matter the execution, the morale meter is just another plate to spin to avoid a fail state. There wouldn't actually be anything dynamic or interesting to it. Of course, there could be. We could be aiding ground forces to take more control of the area, perhaps get them to take over anti-dragon stations and the like. Just optional tasks that make battles easier or switches the dynamic. Just, anything. And what if they did anything? And of course, the simple act of playing the game being its biggest detriment. Now, of course, once analog control is introduced, things may take a turn for the better, but we'll get to those later. So as of when the game launched, this is Lair. Short, uninteresting missions where half the time you're trying to figure out where you're supposed to be, where simply engaging with the game is intensely off-putting, and each new mechanic and system brings with it a new layer of lament. Dash from yellow ring to the blue ring. How do I dash? Of course! The natural dash button! Right! Oh, in theory, this is cool. In execution, shake up and down. Do I still shake up and down? Am I supposed to be perpetually shaking up and down? Have I shook up and down enough? What is a weak ass dragons? What's he doing back there? What's Joey do that wee stick? Oh! Oh my god, this is awful. I mean, if the idea of the controls was, hey, what if we made it so it's like you're playing an untamable beast? In which case, success. If that wasn't your goal, well, I gotta try pitching in a different game. How about that? I was so confused. Oh, we're doing the cool thing. Whoa. This is the bomb tutorial. Pick up a bomb, press L1 or R1. Yeah. My god! So the fact that I keep the barrel after he's... So it's like the dragon dipping his head into the barrel, just shoving it into his mouth and then spitting out an explosive. I'm flying a big angry Yoshi. Wow. Watches PNGs transform into 3D models? Is it weird that I look at this and I'm playing it? All I can think of is original Xbox. This is something, it's these menus, or the lack thereof, it's the ground textures, it's a cool idea with horrible execution. The way that it's going for a slightly realistic art style, it just makes me think original Xbox. It's time to learn about morale. Use your morale to turn the tide of battle in my favor. Alright. Yes, I have defeated enemy's forces, and my team has not. They are feeling very happy about the upcoming battle. Well, I see we've learned everything there is to learn. Back to it.
Although many Asilians blamed the attacks on Mokai bloodlust, the targeting of Asilia's grain had led some in power to wonder if the Mokai were motivated by hunger. Either way, the Asilian Sky Guard needed to find a way to stop the Mokai assault.
Okay, I saw back here, I saw stables and thought that was something to do with Blood River. But still... Oh!
Many Asilians blamed
Can I give him a dragon a fez?
Bloodlust.
Can I make him Scottish? Okay. Okay. Okay, hello?
Although
see.
many Asilians blame...
Looks like we found our missing grain barge.
This must be where
Wait,
they
the
staged
Flotsam
attack
floated all the
from.
way here?
The Mokai Navy has been using a secret channel to flank our forces. There is a light source there. If we can take out the beacon, we can cripple their navy.
Look at those lights!
Oh, a
I've
light
never
show!
seen anything like that in Asilia.
My dragon's hit! We need to get in there and figure out a way to shut that thing off.
Are we going to go through the mouth? We're probably going to go through the mouth. I mean, visually, this is great. This kind of thing is just, as long as I don't move the controller and just keep pressing right, I can fool myself into thinking that this is a good game.
We need to figure out how to take those lights out.
I mean, I guess I'm just going to shoot it. Just spewing. I can't be good for the integrity of the structure.
Yeah!
Yeah!
We need to figure out how to take those lights out.
We know how to take them out. We need to figure out a better way of piloting our fucking dragons is what we need.
That's what we need to do.
Rome, this is our chance. Fly in the mouth and attack it from inside.
I'm going in.
What are we attacking?
Let's see if we can drop that counterweight on the fire.
Where's the counterweight? I can't look ar- Can I stay? Okay, I suppose I could break. Okay, hold on. Oh, no.
Burner!
Right. If you were a counterweight, what would you look like?
Smoke these.
I'm just going to spin around in a circle and dump. It's the only thing I can think to do. Okay, it doesn't appear to be working. Why is this texture warping? Am I too close? Okay, it is lighting up. We are targeting it.
We should be able to fly through the mouth.
I'm... there's it.
All right, girl. Let's put those claws to use.
Why does it take this long? Why is everything in this game takes too long? I do it again.
Whatever you did, it worked. Looks like we woke up some screeders. Watch out!
We woke up what? We woke up rednecks? What?
More dragons! Blow them out of the sky!
Oh,
Look out!
what?
Ah! I can't get rid of this thing. Tear it apart. Good job, girl. Looks like there are some more bugs in here. We better get on the weight. That's it, girl. Break it.
Oh.
Fog is burning off. Look! You can see their ships.
And now we're suddenly over here. And I'm fucking about to die. This is great.
That's one less ship to worry about.
Good job, Roan. See if you can get back inside and do more damage.
How about...
on it.
it's just... Okay. I know I'm probably not high ranking. Oh, shit! What? Alright, I see there's two of us. I see, we're not an actual character. We're just generic soldier.
Rome, get back inside the lighthouse.
Oh, wait, no, maybe our character. Okay, lock on and then mash the circle and nothing's happening. There, got it eventually.
To pieces.
And now we shake. Now what?
It's gonna blow!
Why?
Pull back!
Good fighting, men. We've cut off their navy. Massilia should be safe now.
Should it? A note from Editon. Something I only noticed whenever I was stitching this together. Watch as the face reassembles itself from a prior explosion, so that it then may crumble. Weird, isn't it?
Having cut off the Mokai assault, Roan and his fellow Skyguard returned to learn that General Atakai, leader of the Mokai, had sent an emissary offering a truce. The Guardians, the governing council of Asilia, hoped this was their chance to end the bloodshed, but feared the Diviner would steer the country toward war.
I don't want to play any more of this. It's only been an hour. I don't want to play anymore. I don't want it anymore. Which means... Analogue. It's now or never. It is your burden to save Lair, to make it a game worth playing for more than an hour. Are you up to the task? The odds are stacked against you. And be I right or be I wrong, I believe in you. Now get out there and take your friend Crosshair, and you show those bastards what you're worth.
This Mokai emissary we found. Are we sure his words are true?
His voice
Logan
familiar.
tortured the man within an inch of his life. If he were lying, we
Duncan!
would have found out.
Then we are
Everyone's
in
favorite
agreement
Grey
on the
Warden.
truce.
The Diviner will demand war.
It is not the Diviner's
It's
decision
been a
to
while
make.
since I heard his
So we
voice.
should allow the Mokai to destroy us? Lord
Yes, I'm
Guardians,
sure the people emerging from the red-lit room can definitely be
I hear
trusted.
the Mokai offer peace.
Yes, we've agreed to meet them at the bridge and accept the truce. Our decision is final.
Very well. Then it is also the Diviner's hope that we end this conflict now. Blessings upon you all.
It's a good morning for peace.
It is always a good morning for peace, General.
That's why you need so many soldiers.
Enough, Kobakai. Since the Divide, my people have known nothing but war. My striker has spilled Asilian blood for 5 generations. Now it belongs to you, if you can promise me the survival of my people.
There are those in Asilia who do not wish for peace. But the time has come for our peoples to know a life beyond death.
Oh no! No! Duncan! Oh, not again.
General Atakai killed the Guardian!
Why does this keep happening?
General Atakai killed the Guardian! This is the diviner's work.
The person that came out of the red room is not to be trusted. Who could have saw this one coming?
Get the guardians
What happened to the lighting?
to safety.
Oh, if only I could speak, I could relay this information.
They're killing everybody! Run!
Who? The Mokai? But they wanted peace.
A piece of that ass.
The bridge is collapsing!
In the killing way. No, the tent.
No! Blow up the bridge to cut off the
Alright, the moment of truth. Here we go.
Quick! Before they get to the Guardians!
How do I, hey.
Going to kill us.
Oh, it's responsive and controls like a normal fucking game. No, I won't. Oh, it's normal. It works. How fucking magical is that?
Somebody get us off this bridge.
I feel like I can actually play a game. And not just fucking fight it every turn round. Okay, some of it still feels a bit off though. It's a bit weird.
Sky God, we need your help.
Help! The Mokai are closing in!
Okay, I don't know what happened there though. Well, the gentleman indicated to find the Guardians to deliver them safely. Here we are! It's time to talk about the analog controls. Gameplay's fine. Surprise! Movement isn't a concern, and any direct game systems, like say bomb grabbing and flinging, come much more naturally. Whilst normal movement isn't a concern, it's still not ideal. 2 reasons. 1. Tilting up and down isn't immediate. 2. Turning feels fine from neutral, but if you're going against the previous turn, there's a pause and then it's sluggish as hell. So whilst Lair feels nigh transformatively better than before, there are still problems that stop it from feeling good to play. Whilst it mightn't be good now, it is at least tolerable. The main faults in the game now dwell everywhere else. Lair's overall glacial nature, when the motion controls rear their bloody head, the mission design, the visuals, and the performance. With the motion controls gone, the obfuscation of the game resting underneath fades away, and finally, we see the game as it is. Boring. With traditional controls, Lair is no longer a nigh unplayable disaster. It's just not good.
No! Blow up the bridge to cut off those Mokai troops!
Okay. Try to figure the fucking controls later. Whee! Switch. What are you looking over there?
Please get me to safety.
Hold on till I can lift you out of here.
What's happening? What happened in the tent?
I don't
Whoa!
know.
We don't talk about what happened in the
Find out
tent.
soon.
It's not for your innocent ears.
Please. Thank you. Take care, Berta.
Yep, I did the job.
God
I wafted nearby.
The other Guardian is still in danger.
Berta! Help me! Help! The Mokai are closing
Are you a
in!
good dragon or are you a bad dragon? Given how you're trying to get off my arse, I'm going to assume a bad dragon.
Roan! Our troops are completely exposed! Go after the dragon straight from the bridge!
Okay. Do you not want me to, like, take care of some of these units, you know, because the tide is kind of against us right now? Oh wait, no, we are red, aren't we? Oh, I've been killing our own people. Yeah, this feels generally better. Weird. It still feels clunky though. There's still a slight unresponsiveness to the controls. I don't remember how to lock on. Wah! I want to assume I'm locked on. There we go.
This is a battle we shouldn't be fighting.
I agree.
Diviner prophesied the battle. So it is done.
Are you playing cows? What am I looking at?
Take them out before it's
Oh.
too late.
Oh, see, I thought you were bipedal. You're not. What's this? Is this the universe of fucking minotaurs? Land. Kill the enemy Taurus. They're here somewhere. One of these fireballs will connect. And when it does, oh, will they and every nearby soldier, regardless of side, feel it? Oh, I'm dead.
Knock those toros off the bridge.
Alright, you want me to... I probably need to grab him. How do I grab him? I probably need to lock on. There we go. And say, woo! Oh! Woo indeed! Hold on, I need to motivate their side. Oh, turn. I forgot how to do 180. How to do 180 in analog sticks? I don't know. You there? Wait, who? I'm fucking holding some gobshite. Thank God.
Bro, look! Those dark dragons are flanking us.
This is a very lackadaisical war. Every growing unit perfectly stationary. It must be him. Oh, could be him. But then they say they want to lock onto a fucking catapult. And they won't turn around. You're going in the opposite direction I was trying to. Oh, it's strike, yes. What? Where are we going? What's going on? Why am I doing circles? Why am I trying to do donuts on a dragon? Why am I charging into a wall? Why is this camera doing this? Why am I over here now? Why am I still slow-mo? Why is it still desaturated? No, wait, that's just how the game normally looks. We're stuck in permanent slow-mo. It broke. What? Yeah, I can. Why though? Fight! Oh no. Okay. Wait. No. It is. Okay. How ramshackle is the analog stick implementation that you didn't even bother to update your feckin' tutorials? You'd think they were feckin' hacked in. Great. Camera. The cameraman got stuck. The cameraman got stuck. Oh, the rigging of the dragon. He was too high up. He's doing. Oh shit! We got dramatic rolls and everything. All this camera work is fucking amazing. Alright, the backup camera unit has been deployed. Oh, nice we do this. Okay, then we do Dan's dipshit, and then we get battered away. So get away, you dopey little shit. Okay, this is impossible. Just to comprehend visually. The poor controls, the bad frame rate, the fall into my death. Get in. And then the game gets confused, and then we have to disengage because bridge. And over here, nope, I wanted to still move. We are still now fighting in front of the bridge. We cannot move from the bridge. Now we can, but we disengaged. So now to do it again. Where'd he go? There you are. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to redo the tutorial. God, this game is so slow at everything. Alright, here we go again.
The other Guardian is still in danger.
Right.
Verna, help me!
I don't know where you are. assume you're here, and I'm gonna go for a look
Have to
here.
get the Guardians to safety.
Where am I? What happened?
The Mokai are closing in.
Well, he's dead. Oh, he's dying. Really milking the whole dying thing. Oh, wait, there you go, he's dead.
They're unleashing Tauros.
That's the last of the Tauros.
Those dark dragons are flanking us.
Alright,
Tear them apart with your talons.
see how this goes this time. Try this dumb thing. Okay, that went as well as expected. Oh, this is going to end well.
I've been hit.
Oh! Look! Bam! Ow! Hey!
Show 'em who owns the skies.
No man! Well,
Roan, look! Rhinos! Roan! Those rhinos are slaughtering our men!
a disinterested sloth can murder our men. In. Take controller up and down.
That's how we do it.
Yay! We got a bridge, yeah, that'll stop them. No bodies of water to traverse or anything. Let's hope they haven't unlocked the ladder tech.
Ron, where's Loden? I haven't seen him. The Diviner has declared an all-out war on the Mokai for the attack on the bridge. What's going on, Ron?
Loden killed the Guardian. And the Captain.
What? Why?
I don't know, but until I find him, this stays between us. I don't know who we can trust.
It's like there's a plot here, but it's just political intrigue without the intrigue. The story of Lair is one of groundwork more than anything else. Through cutscenes and in-game dialogue, we hear of volcanic devastation, how nations divided, their ideological differences, and the political powder keg that they rest upon. And then we meet an ensemble of cockwombles with identities so strong that I didn't realise that I was one of the speaking cast. Their existences boil down to nothing more than, oh, I don't like those ones over there. Oh ho, war! War. Our core antagonists amount to nothing but, I'm the villain, and his friend, I'm helping. Wants, desires, dreams, relationships, or even just off-time happenings go unseen, unspoken, and more than likely, unthought of. There is no one or anything in here to be intrigued by or invested in. It's all incredibly dry and characterless. Of course, this is based only on what we've seen. We've seen half of the game, but you know, something might develop. Spoilers, I didn't finish Lair. In fact, we're about done, so for the sake of giving the game's narrative something vaguely resembling a chance, I decided to look ahead. It goes where you would expect based on what we've seen so far. They do gaming for me as a religion and Lair is the shit, and to their credit, they try to go for it. Do I think if I continued on that the game would suddenly make me care about the story? No. Do I think anyone involved will suddenly develop a personality or any real identity beyond their narrative role? No. The setting is at least novel enough, and part of me would still be interested to see it through, but I just don't want to play this game anymore. Oh, it's too slow. I only rescued one Guardian. It's a pity. It's a pity. What's next? Any day now. A fucking laborious game.
With the Mokai blamed for the assassination at the bridge, all of Asilia now cried for war. Stoking the people's fear, the Diviner's power grew. And with Captain Talon dead, Loden was placed in charge of the Sky Guard.
This mission has to be good. Otherwise, I think we're done. Please be good. Please. If for nothing else, just so we can have a pleasant time. Please? After 5 hours, can I have a pleasant time? I think it's been 5 hours. Maybe 4.
We need to escort these mantas to our
Weird
northern camp for the
grid
attack
river.
on the Mokai.
We're being ambushed! Protect the mantis!
Oh my god, this camera. See, the controls are the way they are, so you have to rely on the lock-on. But to rely on the lock-on is to rely on the camera, and to rely on the camera is a mistake. Okay. Is that it? It was just a little how you do? Apropos nothing. Hello, it's me, the sea serpent. Just here to wish you a pleasant day. And a good war. It's not going well. It's really not going well. You're behind me, but I can't think. Where are ye?
Light those bastards up!
I would like to, but I can't see them. You won. You're one.
Get ready to experience pain, Asilian!
Sorry, I didn't realize we were on a mini game. How rude of me. This is a very slow-paced defeat. Oh, it's over. I just tried once. Just try it again. Great river, wider
We need to
than a
escort these mantas
mile.
to our northern camp for
I'm
the attack on the
crossing
Mokai.
your
Captain
textile
Talon has been murdered, bro!
surface.
Why are we following these orders? Take it
Okay.
heavy fire!
Keep an eye on the mantas. Follow the
We need to
mantas.
get these mantas out of here!
I would like to. I'd also like to know what I'm aiming at.
Yeah, Roan! Keep it up!
I'm receiving mixed messages. God, I wish I knew where anything was.
We're under attack!
There are other dragon riders. Call for them.
Stop them!
More enemies on the way. Keep driving them back.
Seems to be going a bit better this time. Seems to be. Hello. How you doing over there? You're very glimmery. You shine well in the sun.
They're flanking us!
It very well could be. I have no idea where this is. It's the same indistinct rock formation as everywhere feckin' else in this area. Is that to my left? Is this here? This is with arrows pointing? but I don't see anything. It's over here. It's over here. No! Wherever you are. No! Bollocks. Legitimately getting no feedback as to where that was. Oh, here we go. Oh, wrong button. Damn it! Arebuckle, why can't you press the obvious boost button of right on the D-pad? Why do you keep pressing left? The obviously incorrect one. It is very difficult. I don't know if that comes across. It's very tricky to see anything anywhere at any time. Or is we in a fantastical fantasy world where tech isn't a thing? But it would be nice to have some way of seeing anything. What, who said what? Why did we get a freeze to slow what happened? What the fuck was that? Did we win? Did all the dragons just feck off? No lads, the manta has reached that little rock formation over there. We can't go any further. We may be at war, but let's respect geographical boundaries. Oh no, it's the big serpent. He's returned. And now we're gonna fight it, I guess.
We need to figure out how to hurt this thing.
I'll imagine it's going to press square a bunch and I'll probably do the job sooner or later. Did I feel? Is there anything I could have done? Can the mantas actually feckin' move to somewhere? Instead of just hovering in feckin' place? They could maybe the mantas go over land. You know, to avoid the sea serpent. Do you want me to dash at it? And underneath it I do some damage. Yeah, I did something. I guess. Yep, this mash square and eventually something will happen. I mean, I guess I appreciate the attempt at a boss fight. What the fuck are you spitting at me?
The snake is stung.
Yeah, I'll do this now.
Take out the eyes.
Smooth. Left. Down. Stand around. Left, down, stand around. The key to winning any war.
It's stunned. Attack! Attack!
Mash in circle, there we go. Oh, what direction we'll have to do this time? Oh, right! And down. And now we stand around. My god, what a fucking technical mess this game is. Okay, so what happened was... what happened was that I was taking into account how horrific the performance is. And as I was dealing with that, I came out of it and said, oh, what's that text up there say? And then I realized what it was without having been reading it. And then it was too late.
Wrong! Get on its head!
Yeah. What? I shoot the controller.
Bullseye! What a shot! Way to go! You got him!
I appreciate all the positive reinforcement, but I appreciate it more if you actually did anything here. And I'm just gonna wiggle preemptively. Hooray! Nothing like a good preemptive wiggle. Hooray! I did the thing, I guess. There's two of them. I guess. Three of them. He's lit to the party. Wait, so where did we go wrong then? We killed a lot. We lost the adequate amount of lives. We were brisker. Then fought necessary. And then we saved one extra manta. But carnage though. We had to be more reckless.
Having established their forward base camp, the Assylians prepared to drive a striker through the heart of the Mokai, and Roan's participation would be crucial to the Diviner's plan.
Ravine of no return. The most accurate mission name so far in the game.
Submit! Submit! Submit!
Oh no! The dragon. Who is anyone? Who are you? Never fear! Whoever I am is here. Is this me? Is this some other generic jackass? I guess that dragon got away.
That was General Atakai's dragon. The Diviner claimed it as a prize.
We had an oath. Your oath is to follow orders, as is mine.
Whose orders?
The Diviner's. The same person who put me in charge of the Sky Guard. You killed Talon. It was the only way. You said yourself, the sky should reign with Mokai blood. That was before. We need you to go behind enemy lines and take out the Mokai power supply. Without it, they'll be defenseless in tomorrow's attack. Roan.
Wait, we're Master Mother.
What we always wanted.
I don't know who anybody is or what they're doing, and to be honest, I can't give a shit. It's so fucking nothing. Oh, goody. This is just what we needed.
We've got to stay out of sight. We'll be in trouble if those spotlights catch us.
Only the spotlights. Anybody out in patrol, they will not notice nor hear the big fucking dragon. Roan, this is a sneaking mission. Saddles and dragon feed OSP. Alright, new spotlights just came online. Well, so much for that.
They have lookouts and cannons on the cliffs. We'll have to run low and avoid the lights.
See, I got up to get away. But I didn't take into account the whole gimmick of a certain height, there's AAs about. Just saw it coming. I mean, if nothing else, female stealth was actually alright. Oh god. It's just, it's not, the control just isn't there, because I want to use the dash because, you know, I actually want to get anywhere anytime soon. But there's just enough drift to the dragon that creates problems. Also, yes, this is a very boring mission.
The outpost supplies all of the power to the city. We need to take it down.
Okay, I'm going to look at it and press square bunch. and no one will
We
notice.
have to cut the power.
Whoa, 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 fucking hell.
If we can cut off the power to the hubs, we might have a chance against those generators.
Power to the hubs? Okay, you were in the cutscene, so I'm going to assume you're bad. What? What? Who are you? I was so confused. It's so, why is it so blurry? Why is it bloomy? Oh. I can't see. All I can see is water. Great camera. Oh, what the fuck? Move, man, move. What the fuck is going on?
We're in for it now.
What the fuck am I even looking at? It's either too bright, too dark, or fucking impossible to what is going on?
Trouble.
No shit. Imagine doing this with motion controls. Imagine. I can. And my god, is it a horrendous thought. Nightmares are made of those possibilities. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Hello. Okay, there's this thing here, I don't know what. Oh god, the stupid lock on, of course. Now shake up and down. Is this good? I don't know.
This is impossible.
Yes! Indeed! Right. Broken free. Where are our spotlights? Okay, got 2 spotlights there, got 1 there. Can we actually take out the spotlights? Because that would be great. Or do we just get seen no matter what now? We just get seen no matter what. Okay, so can I lock on to the searchlights?
They've seen us.
Why are the searchlights indestructible? Why can I kill mighty dragons, descale mighty sea serpents, but a fucking bulb is indestructible? I just don't want to play anymore. Yeah. I'm fucking done. Fuck it. Before attacking the steam generators, start the cables, power, and spotlights. That makes more sense. I guess somebody said that at some point and it just didn't register. So yes, I was trying to do the impossible. So you know what? On me. This mission, a disaster in my hands. In hands of another, probably perfectly fine. But here's the thing. Even if this did go fine, I don't want to play any more of this game. With motion controls, it's impossible to play. With regular controls, it's boring and awkward to play. There is no good way to play this game. It just sucks. And I hate saying that because I was hoping I could come into this and go, this is fine though. The motion controls are horrible, but you can kind of learn them. And then when you get the analog controls, oh, it's so much better. It's like you're playing a game. And it is more like you're playing a game. Unfortunately, you're still playing a bad game. But it is more like a game. Fuck, I fade to black. Well, I tried. I stuck with the motion controls until they broke me, and I switched to the analog controls until the game bored me. Lair is a top to bottom mess, with the option to navigate it with broken hands. Yes, the analog controls are better, far and away. They make the game immediately playable. But the game is tedious and boring outside of its theming. Given the fact that you still get pelted with tutorials that only work for the motion controls, says to me that these came in hot, that they were a pivot to save the game. But it is nowhere near enough. So, the question, is Lair worth remembering? No. I went in hopeful that I could come out the other side with encouragement to check it out yourself. And I came away with a held up hand saying, nah, you're good. Maybe one day I'll play a Rogue Squadron. Maybe one day. Until then, whoever you are, wherever you may be, may you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or indeed, night. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. This is the result more often than I bloody like. Why can't people forget good games? It would make this so much more pleasant. Alright, very quickly. For testing the motion controls, for Lair, I was thinking it's just, you know what? If I want to test motion controls, it'd be funny if I went for Super Rub-a-Dub. So that's why Sumo Digital made this. So yeah, if I would just, I'll just record me doing it, and maybe this is what I stick on at the end. Because we're just coming, this is the demo. And I'm just coming in here just to, this is coming in here to test the controls. Is any settings we need to be aware of? No. What do they call creds a setting? How does Super Rub-a-Dub? Step 1, tilt the tub. Oh, it's doing it for me. I have no part in this. The in-game 6-axis is doing all the work. Yes, then we add a duck to the equation. And oh, look at that duck go. Speedy little bugger, isn't he? I don't know, just judging by this is a lot more precision than Lair has. Jolt the tub! Oh, but what can we do? There's a wall now. Oh! Oh! Step 3, rescue ducklings. Oh, these little ducks, they're stuck in bubbles. Whee, we freed them. In the hole they go. Drown, you little shits. Step 4, avoid sharks. It's a very blatant Metal Gear. Alright. Enjoy Super Rub-a-Dub. Tub 1. I played this back in the day. Alright, so let's test this. Yep, this, as you can see here from the tub, this is very immediate from my tiltings. This works. This is so much more responsive than Lair. Yeah, look at him go. Quacking! Up yours too. Of course we need the replay. Ooh. Only a bronze though. I did spend a lot of time dicking back and forth. Right, hold on. We need to actually test like the flicking and all. My online position requires full game. Oh, that's it. We can't, I can't get out of this menu. Oh, there we go. We were held hostage momentarily. Yeah, it's just if we look here. Oh, no, no, no! Yeah, second wall. Alright, so he doesn't actually come in here, so... Oh, that flips him over! Eat shit, shark! Oh no! I'm fine, I'm fine. Yay! Yay! This is obviously it's very basic, but like it works. It's actually kind of delightful. Oh, there's 60 tubs. That's a lot of tubs. There's 58 tubs to go. But I don't think we need to see those. We actually, we get the point. Oh, but now the water, it keeps falling off. Oh, it's a dangerous tub. This is a real shitty tub, really. Think of the water bowl trying to keep this thing full. And obviously we need to hop our way over. No, duck! Oh, time. Oh, the gold has slipped from our grasp. No, it slipped from our grasp really ages ago. No! No! The ducky! Oh, those lives lost. Come here, you little shit. Yeah, here we go. Oh no. I can't love myself. The baby ducks died. Ah! Oh. Oh, it's a great tragedy it is. But will they listen? Will they listen to the cries of the ducklings? If they won't rethink their stance on tub owners allowing wall-less tubs now when innocent ducklings have fallen to their death, when will they? When? Anyway, I think that'll do us.